Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel and welcome back if you're an existing sub. So this is going to be your April restructure reading. It's going to look at your current energy, the energy that's coming up on your horizon, what the challenges are to those energies, and what you might think about surrendering to that's going to serve you well. And then we'll wrap it up with one card and we'll see where we go. Okay. There's a kind of sweet frustration. It's a really sweet energy that I'm picking up on in your current energy. And it's mainly in these two cards. So your current energy is Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, which is basically saying, well, it's holding on to your pentacles, it's holding on to your money, which you absolutely might need to do at the moment. But this is about the programming, not so much about physical. It's about what your mind tells you about physical abundance in your world. And this is the Three of Wands, so this is kind of waiting for your ships to come in, gazing out to sea, and it felt quite, like I say, it felt sweet and melancholy, like, when are my ships going to come in? When is my abundance going to land? So this reading is going to challenge you to get behind that question and see A, what's driving it, and B, what might be perpetuating a bit of what's looking like black thinking. Okay, so that's current energy, and your challenge to that, like, that's not challenging enough. Your challenge to that energy, which is going to help you move through it. Well, first card out. Speed, movement, action, balance, strength, perseverance. They're all the words that come through with this card. Okay. Chariot is about controlling those two horses, the light and the shade, the negative speak and the positive speak, you might say. And remaining poised and balanced. Okay, so there's a kind of, there's a call to action I'm feeling with this. Virgo, stand by your beds. And this really surprised me that she would turn up. What's the word? Short shrift. Queen of Swords will give you short shrift. She does not mince her words. Okay, the energy of the card is, so Swords is mind, air. Okay, and the Queen is mastering the mind. Okay, and Swords cut. So there's a challenge here to take action and cut something out. Cut something away that doesn't serve you. There's a sorrow here. And there's also a willingness to empty the bowl of a belief system. Okay, we're moving into some seriously abundant times. We have to change our thinking globally. Okay, as a species, it feels like we've been under the cosh for so long. And now it's like, what, I can rise up, what, I can stand up. I can have all these beautiful things and enjoy the feeling of being loved. Wow. Well, that makes me feel sad because isn't it this way instead? No, it's not. It's that. Take action. Okay, so there is a challenge for you to move you out of this. When are my ships coming in? It might be frustrating. It did feel, like I say, a bit sad, sweet, melancholy. but it's in your hands, so you can take action to cut out what might be just a simple string of coding, a simple sentence, a narrative. Oh, it never comes in for me. Oh, I'm seeing Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, it never comes in for me. Okay, brace yourself. Beautiful Virgo. Your surrender card is what's going to help you to surrender to the block in this abundance. I can't make this up. I actually laughed out loud when this card came out. So, before I read you the card, which I will do, there's a little bit of homework for you to do for your present. We're coming to the horizon in a minute, but for your present energy, I'm going to invite you, Virgos, to grab a pen and a bit of paper and just write a paragraph about your relationship with scarcity. And maybe then write another paragraph about your relationship with abundance and what comes up in your body and where your body goes, I want it, but ooh, what if it lands? The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. So, if I phrase it as a question, Virgo, are you able to open to the infinite nature of abundance? To see how surrounded you probably already are with abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay. So here are the blocks: sorrow, frustration, holding on to your coins, that inability, seemingly inability to move, all being challenged by this fast-moving Queen of Swords energy. I know that comes in with the challenge. Okay. Okay. Can you name your blocks to abundance? Can you be open to succeeding beyond your wildest dreams? That's all in your current challenge. On your horizon, it looks like there's a blessing arriving and not without a challenge. Okay. So it's almost like what's coming up on the horizon has already heard this scarcity message coming up in the present, because it's sending you what's looking like a perfect challenge for you to re-engineer that part of you. Okay. Now, if this doesn't scream Virgo, I don't know what does. This is beautiful. 8 of Pentacles is about tenacity, diligence, working to build your dreams steadily, slowly, steadfastly. Okay, oh, they're all Virgoan traits. And we've got a Virgo full moon tomorrow, sidereal astrology. So, crikey, you know, an 8 is success and abundance. It's also karma. Okay. So there's an opportunity to build something here, or maybe you're already building something. And this is what I'm calling the gift. This is fast-moving, passionate energy. Might already be here in your current. Fast-moving, passionate energy. But here's my question. If you're in this, how can you manage that? If you're coming from a place of lack and need, you might take action on that based on need rather than passion. Okay. So the card between these two, of course, is Temperance. You see how he's balancing. Those two energies. You might call, in this reading, you might call them lack or poverty consciousness and abundance. Okay, that could be the sun card. That could be the moon card, actually. Illusion. Okay, so on the horizon is going to be the tenacity of staying with it and practicing a new way that wants to drop abundance into your lap. Okay, using that tempering energy to balance, to not just dive in, because passion feels good, doesn't it? But you've got to be careful with passion because it can lead to carelessness and impetuosity. It's fire, it can get burned. But you can apply, if you temper fire, you can steadily apply it as a flame rather than a forest fire where everything gets burned down. Okay, so you can channel, and it might be that you have to get through that to be able to access the self-control and mastery needed to handle what's looking like some passion coming into your life. Cool beans, passion is arriving. Here's your challenge. So remember when I said the sun and the moon? And here we have him. Seven of Cups can be about illusion, and the moon is about illusion. We have a full moon tomorrow, so it might be worth you just, if you're the kind of person that sits in quiet contemplation, I sense that might really help you tomorrow. Seven of Cups might look like the mind going crazy, trying to find things that, if we just keep it in the material, the mind going crazy, trying to find things that are going to create income. And what you've forgotten to do is to tune into your passion. Take a moment now and just ask yourself, what do you get really passionate about? What makes your knees wobble? No matter what time of day or what day of the week, when you turn your mind and your heart and your hand to it, what always gives you joy? What's the thing that always gives you joy? That's where your passion is. Does he look passionate? Or does he look confused? That's what's coming in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy in the middle of these two to get you from the 7 to the 9. So when you look in these cups and examine all the ideas that might be going around, and cups is love, it's about what do you love? It's about the emotions. Okay. So when you get into this, which can be quite a cloudy, foggy energy, or it could literally be many choices landing. Okay. Your relationship with abundance is going to help you navigate that card, as will temperance. And identifying the passion and the illusion and calling it out, because look. She's leaping out of a box of gold. Gold is solar plexus. It's the sun. Okay. 9 is completion, celebration. So look at the potential of mastery that you have to achieve in April. It's a real transition, and there's some real stuff landing for you. There's a kind of stick with itness, which might not jive too well if you're in this energy. If you're already in the when will my ships land energy, I'm just going to call it like it is. You've got to cut that tish out. Okay. Because it's not serving you. It's not igniting your passion. It's just draining your emotions and energy. It's not igniting passion. Okay. Scarcity thinking, it's debilitating. It's like a blooming disease. And that's a pandemic. You're not the only one. Okay. So, yeah, you have fire. Yeah. So I would say the challenge to your Horizon event, which looks like creative passion harnessed and managed. So there's a stick with itness, there's a Virgoan diligentness. You're perfect for it. This is mastery. And your challenge is to burn through the illusion of creating to fix, creating to mend, creating because there's scarcity or perceived scarcity. And your transition is, in April, get into creating from passion, just because. Okay, create from passion. You don't need a reason, you don't need to justify, Virgo. Create from passion. So your surrender card for the Horizon energy, what's coming in, what's going to help you handle this. It feels like the difference between passion and obligation. People pleasing kills passion, personal passion. Now, let me caveat that, because, yeah, I'm being guided not to caveat that because I'm talking about something different. I was going to say sometimes helping others can ignite passion within us, but this isn't talking about helping others. This is talking about pleasing to the detriment of your own self. Okay, very different thing. Ooh, let's phrase this as a question. Can you speak your needs and be true to yourself? Can you focus on your own happiness and passion instead of trying to make everyone else happy? Look at these two energies. Okay, so your two pieces of homework in your current energy, have a look at your relationship with scarcity and abundance, and have a look at your relationship with people pleasing and pleasing self. Okay, and your overall card to wrap this reading up, Virgo. It's you that's holding on to it. It isn't something that is inflicted upon you. We have to give permission to hold on to beliefs and values and stuff. If you can relax that and be at cause. So at cause, you are standing in your passion and harnessing it without getting burned. And you're causing the creation of pentacles in your world. Steady, diligent, step by step, tenacious, legacy building. Okay, so be at cause is to consider every thought that you have is creating the next building block of your world. Every belief you have shapes the next building block. Okay, so relax the hold of darkness. And yeah, if you are in this energy of when will my ships land, put that down Put that down. I'm going to have some fun. For no reason. For no reason. You don't have to justify anything. You're hardworking, Virgos. Hardworking. Okay. I hope that gave you something useful. Thank you for being here. Please drop me a like and subscribe, share, drop me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you later on in April. Thank you so much for being here. Much love. Bye-bye.